I saw a lot of improvements tonight in a lot of things, and we were shorthanded, and times like that, I don't know, you just get to see who's on the boat with you. And I loved the fight that the girls had out there, and they gave everything they had, so super proud of them.
Coming down the stretch, they had great opportunity.
That's
got to be frustrating because there's so many good chances to at least take the lead.
And we had a lot of wide open threes, and you could just feel the momentum. You could feel they knock it down, the place is going to erupt, right? Like, we had a lot of them. Just wasn't our night. I mean, 27% from three, that's not good, right? That we don't normally shoot like that. So we just got to, clean it up. But I can't say enough good things. We took care of offensive rebounds tonight, which that was the eyesore last game. Second chance points, cut that in third. So that's a good thing.
Seems like you got a lot out of your defense as well, kind of never really letting Colorado really get away from them, and the rebounding got a lot better in the second half in particular. Just what sort of flipped in there to really kept you guys in the game the way it did?
We were just really stressed it in practice, and then we gave up 18 offensive rebounds last game, and that was unacceptable. And so we had a good long chat about it, and I showed film, and sometimes I feel like the girls cared more about the offensive side, and so they were just trying to go before we actually secured the ball. So tonight we did a much better job of that.
You're down 11, you've given up a run there at the end of the second quarter, and you get that bucket at the end, right at the buzzer, and then it seemed like that third you kind of built. How big was that to just be able to reset and then come back out in the third and make that run to keep it close the rest of the way?
I just can't say enough good things about this group. The fact that they play with so much passion and just grit and toughness, and they hold each other accountable out there, and they're going to give you everything that they have. And so that's one thing, I always can count on that. That has never wavered any game that we've been in, and I just love that about them.
How do you finish? How do you teach finishing? Because that's something that's so hard to practice, because game situation is always different, and finishing in these close games in Big 12, it's hard. It's really tough. So how do you work on that, I guess?
Experience.
Okay.
Right? You have two freshmen out there finishing and a sophomore. Those are young kids, right? So they're getting all this experience. And then, just being in games like that, one of these times it's going to work. And one of these times, but it doesn't ever come down to that last play. It comes down to, shooting 27% from three, or getting up an offensive rebound for a putback, or whatever it is. But so I just try and tell them, short memory span. It doesn't come down to that. We got to turn around and get ready for ASU tomorrow.
Just kind of to follow up on that, is there something that you can do to maybe aid sort of some of that experience progression, or is it just a matter of let them go through it and figure it out?
Yeah, just time and reps. You know what I mean? I might have gray hairs by the end of the season, but we're getting there.
You and me both.
The life of a coach, right?
Yep.
It's just a little late for me. I'm already there. So,
yep.
What's this team? Obviously frustrating to be 1-8 in Big 12 play and have games where you've had chances. How do you make sure that they do keep that positive mentality and don't get into the here we go again? That's kind of hard to avoid sometimes.
It starts with me. I gotta build them up. Tomorrow, I'm gonna build them up again, right? We have film where we get a real live, and down and dirty with the reels of what happened and why we lost. But then we turn around and we always focus on the positive. And the fact that they bounce back every single game just shows their character and who they are as individuals. And I don't doubt that they're going to turn around and show up to play on Saturday.